Hi, good afternoon everyone. Greetings from Algoma University. And today I'm live on a Facebook page of IATE Education Overseas. So before I'm going to start this session, I quickly want to wait for some more viewers and the joiners so that we can quickly start this session. But I would like to thanks to the entire team of IATE Education and Mr. Balpreet Singh, who give us this opportunity to go live on Facebook page and to talk more about our university. So today it's a great opportunity for me because it's a new week and new day where we're going to more highlight about our programs that we have recently launched, as well as we are going to talk about the current situation in Canada, because this is something really important for everyone student, that they must be really worried about how the situation in going forward to study in abroad or maybe in Canada, how is the situation over there, how people are managing their life over, and so that's one of our focus in this session. Another thing, we're going to talk about the campus location, as well as we're going to talk about the requirement that we have recently changed, because Algoma University, they have done a lot of drastic changes on the requirement, on the program, those who are looking forward to go for undergrad and postgrad students, as well as we come back with amazing scholarship, same like for undergrad and postgrad students. And we are offering you amazing scholarships and bursaries, application discount, and Algoma University come back with amazing 2 new program, which I'm going to talk about it on the session today. So that's basically our agenda, and we're going to highlight about all these prospects. But I really appreciate to our viewers and students, if you really want to connect with us and you really want to know about the Algoma University, so feel free to put your question on the comment section. I will definitely return back to you, and I'll get back to you one-on-one about your profile, what exactly are you looking forward to. So I think we need to wait for another 2 minutes, then we can start the session quickly. So I'm basically always excited, whenever I do this live session on any social media platform, because it gives me a lot of confidence. It gives me like a lot of motivational, and I've been always positive whenever I talk about my university, because I always connecting a lot of friends, family, a lot of students, their parents, and all our recruitment partner, because they understand the fact about Algoma University, because now everyone know about the inside and outside story Algoma University, because initially it takes time to understand the fact about university, what kind of programs we are launching, what kind of career opportunities that students always looking forward to, because this is something important, not as a tourist but as I'm explaining you my experience. Because when I was in Canada, I've been to both the location in Canada, Brampton and Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, my main campus where we are exactly located, because students always finding a challenge, because they feel like I'm alone. We don't have anyone who can help us. There's no person who can encourage us. But Algoma University is always been unique, it's always been different from other university, because they give you a lot of positivity, they give you a lot of amazing opportunities to grow, being an international student. You can have this learning experience, a better quality life, better education, top class university, as well as they have amazing techniques, they have amazing practical research opportunities for international students. So I think we need to start this session, because I have a lot of things to talk about Algoma University, and I'm pretty much excited to announce this today, that what exactly we're going to talk about it. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Nisha Dharamwal, and I'm from Algoma University. I'm representing as a South Asia manager. So, not only student we have from India, we have a student from Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, and many more. So, it's like full of, we have a diversity and the variety of the students. So, Algoma University is one of the public leading university in Canada, almost 20 years back old university. So you can imagine that how old university it is, that we're going to talk about the location, about the background and history about Algoma University. Because I'm sure students always looking forward to apply unknown colleges and known university, but they need to understand the fact about what we're going to bring up for international student. So we are almost like 20 years back old university. We established in 1965 and we are on one of the 71th ranking among all the university and colleges in all the Canada, like I'm talking about all the country ranking. So that's one of the great opportunities those who are looking forward to study in Canada. So Algoma University have 3,000 plus students, those who are currently studying in Susan location as well as in Brampton. So if I'll give you a heads up about our main campus location, because Algoma University have a main campus in Northern Ontario. So we are located in one of the beautiful provinces in Canada, in Northern Ontario. So in Northern Ontario, we are located in regional location in Canada, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. So this campus very close to US and Canada border, hardly 20 minutes wide drive. We are very close to border city to the US, Michigan and Chicago. So that means if students have a valid visa of US, they can touch down to Michigan and Chicago, they can touch down to New York. So that's how we are very close to US border. So if I talk about the entire location in Sault Ste. Marie, so basically we do have amazing mountain nature, 3 lakes, superior beaches, and the amazing lakes we have, because Canada, it's quite biggest country. We have almost like third most largest destination abroad for international students. So not only as a tourist, when I was there, I really enjoyed the campus location, because a big city, if I compare like Brampton, Vancouver, Toronto, Mississauga, students may not able to enjoy the beaches, the island, as well as a foreign adventure. They always used to go on the holidays on the summer break. But most of our students in Sault Ste. Marie, they enjoy because they love the environment. They love the fresh air. They love the environment, the nature surrounded by this campus location. So in entire Sault Ste. location, we are the 2 institute. One is Algoma University, another we have a Salt College. So Algoma University, almost 40,000 square feet is a campus we have. So where we can provide you amazing opportunity as like that you can work on campus and off campus, because there are only 2 institute we have. So Algoma University have a great opportunity that you can work on campus, part-time and full-time. We have an amazing opportunity as like on-campus accommodation. We have an amazing practical lab, we have a research lab, as well as we are providing you a lot of variety of the programs. So Algoma University, not only they have a diploma, but they have only graduate certificate courses. They have a bachelor program 3 years and 4 years, because sometimes students are looking forward to having a 3 years bachelor's and 4 years bachelor's, but some university and colleges they have a diploma and 4 years education. So Algoma University, it makes us unique because they have a variety of the program. That's what it excites to an international student. So if I talk about Sault Ste. location, in entire Sault Ste. location, we are almost 75,000 people. That means a less population, but a lot of diversity for international students. Those who are looking forward to work over there, those who are looking forward to study, as well as those who are looking forward to migrate, because that's the only easiest option that we have, that students, those who are looking forward to go for permanent residency, because there's no as such competition around, because the rural pilot immigration has been implemented. That means if any student who had graduated from Algoma after 3 years or 4 years, they can straight away apply for the permanent residency after 6 months. So there's no competition around as comparison to big cities like Brampton, Vancouver and Toronto. So that's one of the key factor about studying in seasonal location. So if I'll give you an advice about part-time and full-time, so they have a lot of amazing opportunity and quite higher wages as comparison to Brampton. So if any student working in seasonal location as a part-time, like in restaurants and as a cashier in a medical shop or as a Walmart, so they are getting the amazing wages starting from like $16 to $20. But if I'll start comparing with Brampton, so the hardly wages they are getting $12 to $13. So that's what students need to understand the fact about studying in Brampton as well as study in seasonal location, because the value added, the cost effective, it really matters for international student in Brampton location as well as in Sault Ste. Marie, because Brampton it's quite higher effective, higher cost value, because some student may not able to manage their accommodation, they cannot balance their life. But I have seen a lot of students, those are looking forward to apply in regional location because they understand the value and the benefit being an international student. So that's what about Sault Ste. Marie. But if I'll talk about Brampton location, Brampton we have launched last year in 2019. This campus we have really new. We have one of the satellite campus we have. But that's one of the key factor that why students always prefer to study in Brampton, because the locations really impact a lot for international students. So we are located in one of the prime location, heart of city of Brampton. But if I'll tell you about in entire Brampton, there are a lot of private colleges and public colleges, except there is only one university, which is Algoma University established. So you can see that how unique we are, that we are proudly saying and we are proudly working with Algoma University and launching in the entire Canada market, because in Brampton location there's no other university exists. So that's it makes us unique about that why student needs to go in Brampton and as well as study in Sault Ste. location. But the fact about studying in Brampton location, we have a programs like School of Business, we have a School of economics, as well as we have a computers and information technology. So we have a different faculties, we have a different professors who speaks different languages. So that what gives us a lot of positivity and comfort zone to our international student, because they understand the value of being an international student. So majority of the program we have in Sault Ste. location. So we have 100+ program in Algoma University currently. Those who are looking forward to go for 3 years and 4 year bachelor's, as well as we have an amazing program like graduate certificate in business, human resource management. We have amazing courses. So Algoma University have 3 intakes in a year. We have a Jan, May and September 2020. So September is quite biggest intake we have, where we are providing you almost 100+ program. So those who are looking forward to study, so yes, we are still open for international student, either from onshore and offshore. So that's one of the fact about studying at Algoma University. So Algoma have amazing scholarships right now, those who are looking forward to go for September. So for undergrad we have 2,000 Canadian dollar, and same like for postgrad student we have a 3,000 Canadian dollar. These 2 scholarship running until June end of the month. If you're looking forward to study right now, so please get in touch with IATE Education, they will definitely let you know. Same like for undergrad we have an academic basis scholarship. So how you can apply for this scholarship? You must be thinking how we can avail this scholarship. So you don't have to apply, you don't have to do anything, because these scholarships comes automatically on your offer letter. So if any student having minimum 60 to 70%, they can qualify for $500 plus $2,000 scholarship. So that means they can qualify for $2,500 scholarship. If you have minimum 70 to 80%, you can qualify for $1,000 plus $2,000 scholarship. That means you can qualify for $3,000 scholarship. Same like if any student having 80 to 90%, you can qualify for $2,500 plus $2,000 scholarship. That means straight away on your offer letter you are getting $4,500 scholarship. Same like if you have a 90 and above percentage, you can qualify for 5,000 plus $2,000 scholarship. So either you're going forward for 3-year program or 4-year program, it doesn't matter, because Algoma University offering you these scholarship every year. So if you have a 90 and above percentage, then only can qualify for 5,000 every year, which is renewable scholarship we have. So 5,000 plus 2,000, that means you can straight away qualify for $7,000 scholarship. So these are the wonderful scholarship we have due to this COVID-19 situation, because we understand student may not able to afford 20 to 25,000 for first year, but Algoma University had done a drastic changes. Those who are looking forward to go for September 2020. So these are the wonderful scholarship right now if you're looking forward to go for 3 years and 4-year bachelor's, and same like for graduate certificate courses. And for postgrad, we are offering you $3,000 scholarship. Either you're going forward for 1-year program or 2-year program. So our actual fees is 20,000 Canadian dollar, and the fees automatically deducted. So it's for 1 year we have a 17,000 Canadian dollar. So if you're really looking forward to apply, so please get in touch with IATE Education. They will definitely let you know how you can have this wonderful opportunity. Coming back quickly on the requirement, because as I said, we have done a drastic changes on the requirement, especially for UG and PG student. So Algoma University initially asked from the international student, those who are going forward for 3 years and 4-year bachelor, you must have mathematics in your commerce or science background. But they have reduced the requirement. If in your year 12, if you do not have a mathematics, so it's completely okay, you can still apply without mathematics. So same like the program, Bachelor's of Business Administration, Biology, Computer Science, or if you're going forward for engineering program. So we don't require mathematics in your year 12. You can apply without mathematics. That's number 1. Number 2, if any student from any background, like if you're from CBSE background, if you're from ICC background or IP background, or Punjab background, Haryana background. So if you have all these background category, including open board schooling, so Algoma University accepting all the boards right now. So if you're from Punjab background or Haryana background, it doesn't matter. So they're accepting all kind of students right now, those who are looking forward to go. So we are not holding any applicants, we are not stopping any application. We are still welcoming all the international students, those who are looking forward to go. But just keep it in mind, you just need to make sure that you have a pretty much decent score to apply in Algoma University. So if you're from any background, any board, it doesn't matter, Algoma University still accept you. Number 3, if any student, those who are going forward for, especially for postgrad courses, because some colleges and university, they have a limitation on their backlogs and their cap on the education. But Algoma University, they have recently done the changes on their requirement. So if you have a more than 10-year backlogs, so 10 backlogs, so we are pretty much fine. We still accept your application. So if you have a more than 10 backlogs, we will still entertain your application. But just keep it in mind, again, you must have a clear mark sheet and you have a final degree to apply in Algoma University. So either you have 15 backlogs, 20 backlogs, we are pretty much okay. We don't care about the backlogs anymore. So if any student having a long gap on the education, because students always have a concern about will you accepting long gap on the education or not. So if any student having a 10 plus gap on the education, either you have done any kind of a work experience you have, or if you have any sort of diploma certificate, we are pretty much to accept your application. We will entertain your application, but you need to justify all the documentation what exactly you have done it. That's number 1. Age is not a factor, either you're single or married, we will still entertain your application. So how and who all student can apply for undergrad and postgrad students? So if you do not have a 12th year final year mark sheet, right, but you're still waiting for your mark sheet, so you only have to submit 3 documents. So if you have 10th year mark sheet and 11th year transcript, including if you have a valid passport, we will still accept your application on the basis of conditional offer letter. So that means you can apply for conditional offer letter right away. Number 3, if any student going forward for postgrad program, because in postgrad we require your 10th and 12th valid passport, updated resume, updated all the work experience, whatever you have. If you have a first year or second year transcript but do not have degree and final year mark sheet, but you can still apply on the basis of conditional offer letter. So either you have done 3 years bachelor's, 4 years bachelor's, or if you have master degree also, you can still apply in Algoma University. So that's not a fact about that. Algoma University being very demanding right now, they are very strict, because it makes us unique about that. We are different from other university because we are change our requirement. We give you a lot of flexibility on your requirement, on your program and classes. So that's what students always looking forward to study in abroad or in university or colleges, because they need a flexibility. If you have the flexibility, then only you're good to go to apply. So Algoma University giving you a lot of flexibility right now for undergrad and postgrad student. Coming back quickly on English level requirement, because some students may not able to go ahead for the IELTS or PVT, but we do have an alternative right now for undergrad and postgrad student. So if you check on the Duolingo website, so there's a list of university and colleges who all university entertaining right now international students. So we are on the second number that Algoma University accepting Duolingo test. So we require 110 for undergrad and postgrad. So we have a similar requirement. So in IELTS we are accepting 6 overall 6 in each. In PT we are accepting 60 overall 15 each. TOEFL we required 79. Duolingo we are accepting 110. So if you have any of these tests, you are good to go. If you do not have, you can still apply on the basis of conditional letter. If you have an IELTS or without IELTS, we can still grant you the conditional offer letter. So that's how flexibility you have right now, and you can still apply on for your application for all the program, undergrad and postgrad. So that it makes us unique and flexible for international students. So coming back quickly on the application discount, because Algoma University giving you again flexibility on your application discount for international students. So our actual fees is $125, but if you're applying through IATE Education, we are giving you 50 Canadian application discount. That means you only have to pay application 75 Canadian dollar. So don't think just because of $75,000 or $75, because in returns you are getting this amazing scholarship right now, $2,000 for undergrad and $3,000 for postgrad student. So that's one of the great opportunity you have. So coming back quickly on some highlights about the campus in Susan location and Brampton, because students always looking forward for have this career opportunity. So Algoma University currently have 3,000 plus students, more than we have undergrad and postgrad students, because we are very focused learning for undergrad program. So we have all kind of programs right now. So if you're from arts background, commerce, medical, non-medical, it doesn't matter, because Algoma University still welcoming you for all the program. So it doesn't matter which background are you coming from, we will still accept your application. So Algoma University have 90% employment rate, because that gives us a lot of positivity and great influence to our international students, those who are studying right now in Susan Mary as well as in Brampton, because student looking forward for opportunities, student looking forward for seeking for Canadian experience, because in Canada, if you do not have any background or any kind of a work experience, it might be a little challenge for you, it is difficult for you. So yes, Algoma University have an amazing structure in the classes, on the program, and as well as we improve a lot of academic performance. So we have a small class size where student can do one-to-one interaction. We do because student always have a mindset, do you have a big class size where students have like 200 to 300 students in one class? So no, that's not the reality in Algoma, because Algoma University have a small class size, almost like 20 to 25 students in one class. So that means student having this one-to-one personal interaction with the professor. So you can have this wonderful experience. You can treat them as a mentor, as a like friend. So they don't bound you, they don't strict you in terms of that you are studying in Algoma, that you have to do this and that, because they give you opportunity to learn, to grow, and have this wonderful opportunity being an international student. So yes, our professor give you a lot of amazing improvement on your academic performance. They really give you amazing support for your recommendation and your reference on your job application, because that's really important in Canada. In your resume, if you have any reference or any recommendation, it might be easier to work in multinational company in Ontario anyway, because without reference, without recommendation, it might be a challenge to work on Canada. So yes, your network should be stronger, your community should be stronger. You should have to connect with a lot of people who can support you, to help you. So that's why we give opportunity to have this amazing experience with professor, have one-to-one interaction with professor. You need to make sure connect your networks, because network is a key of success, because without network it might be difficult for you to survive in Canada. So that's a reality in the Canada, that for every student, because whenever they have a plan to study from India to Canada, they always had a mindset that I will apply for permanent residency, I can apply for job, but it is not that easy. You should have your homework, you should have your like everything in your place. You need to connect with people, you need to do a lot of research about where you're going to place, where you're going to study, what kind of opportunity that university can help you. So because when I was in Canada, I understand the fact about a lot of students are struggling being a international student, those who are studying in private or public colleges, because they don't like regular classes. They don't involve themselves in the practical, on the theory and everything, because they need exposure. Because in Canada, exposure, it's really important, because if you don't have any exposure, you cannot work, you cannot balance your life. So yes, Algoma University have a weekly 2 to 3 days classes, so that would excite to our international student. And every student always asks, do you have a regular big class size? No, we don't have. So we have a maximum 2 to 3 days classes. Most of the classes we have a practical and less theory. So that means you're learning a lot, right? So that means you're getting a lot of time for your practical, for your part-time and full-time job, because Algoma University also provide you part-time and full-time placement. That means you can work as a volunteer, you can work in a librarian as an admin, or you can work as an assistant. So they have a lot of opportunities. So that means you don't have to really worry about that what kind of a job will I get or not. So if you graduate from Algoma University and having this wonderful opportunity, so yes, you need to understand the pros and cons. You need to understand the facts about being an international student and what kind of possibilities our professor, our department can offer you. So if you graduate from Algoma University, so student can work as a manager, as a librarian, as a professors, we have a wonderful opportunity that you can work. We have a great alumni who can give you a lot of great experience at what kind of experience they have been an international student. So the annual packages comes around $70,000 to $80,000. So you need to understand that you need to do a lot of research about before you start applying, because studying in one of the top universities, it gives you value, it gives you importance to work in Ontario, working on campus or anywhere. Because studying in Canada, it's not give you a lot of importance in Canada. It's not giving you a chance to work in any multinational companies. So you need to understand the facts about studying in college and studying in university. Same like Algoma University providing you on-campus facilities like on-campus accommodation that you can work part-time and full-time. So currently, if any student do not have any arrangements in Canada or anything, you don't have, because student always looking forward to studying in Brampton, Vancouver, Mississauga and Toronto, because they understand that we can get easy benefit and jobs over there. But no, that's not the reality. Again, you might be finding a lot of challenges, because I've seen a lot of students who are struggling for the jobs part-time and full-time, 1 month and 2 months. But studying in Susan location, you're not finding any problems over there in terms of jobs, in terms of permanent residency, because as I told you, this rule of ballot immigration has been implemented. That means after completing your study, within a 6 months you can apply for the permanent residency. So that's how your life is easier in Northern Ontario. Same like Algoma University providing you on-campus benefits. So those who do not have any arrangements in Canada, so yes, Algoma University provide you on-campus benefits. So we can provide you on-campus accommodation, which is starting from 5,000 to 8. That means 2 to 4 lakh rupees. It's an annual package you are getting. So you are getting this free Wi-Fi access, 1 single private room, 3 times of meal, breakfast, lunch and dinner, because they prepare all kind of a cuisine on campus. It's not only French or Italian or English food. They prepare Indian foods also, because I've seen over there. So that kind of a flexibility students are getting. So even though we have this free transportation, so that means you don't have to really worry about the transportations in Canada, or maybe which is offered by Algoma, because you're saving a lot of money, $300 to like $500 in a month, because in Canada, transportation, residence, housing, health insurance, meals, it's quite expensive in big cities. But if you're looking forward to avail this wonderful opportunity, so yes, Algoma University providing you these kind of a flexibility right now. Even though in Susan location we have amazing athletes, we have amazing gym access, we have a yoga classes, yoga center, we have amazing sports like cricket, football, soccer and tennis. So Algoma University, especially in Brampton, because as I said, we have launched this campus last year in 2019. We have a limited courses in Brampton, but the majority of the programs right now we have in Susan Mary, Ontario. So these kind of a wonderful opportunities we have, those who are looking forward to go for undergrad and postgrad. Same like we have an amazing co-op program, because in most of the undergrad program we have a guaranteed co-op. That means these are the paid co-op we have. You can have this wonderful Canadian work experience. You can qualify to work 35 hours per week, 4 months. Even though if you're looking forward to work in Ontario anywhere, so you must have a Canadian work experience. So that's why we assure to our international students, those who are graduate from Algoma University, those who are still studying right now. So these kind of wonderful opportunities you are having this being an international student. Same like Algoma University providing you undergrad research programming. So now you must be thinking what exactly this undergrad research programming, because whenever it comes to research programming, it always calculate in our head it should be like PhD level or master level, but we don't have any of these. But yes, Algoma University providing you undergrad research programming for, especially for those who are going forward for 3 years and 4-year bachelors. That means you can qualify to work on campus as a volunteer, and these are the volunteership we have, the paid and unpaid one. That means you don't again have to worry about the job, because we give you a lot of learning experience, we give you growth to work on campus and off campus. So you need to understand the facts about studying Algoma University, because due to this COVID-19 situation, we come back with amazing flexibility right now. Either undergrad and postgrad student, we don't ask too much demand on the documentation. We are very flexible right now. So I really appreciate for all the viewers and the students, those who are watching this video, and especially who are connected with IATE education. We will appreciate you. So do not hold your application. Please start your paperwork and documentation as quickly as you can, because our application deadline is July end of the month. So that means you have a still good time to apply right now, and you can avail the wonderful application discount, which is closing on 15th of June. So that's what you need to understand, and the scholarship running until June end of the month. So if you have any question, feel free to contact us, and you can contact to your partner, your agency. They will definitely let you know. one of the last and important thing before I'll go off, because I can see that a lot of questions are happening. So there might be a chances from Canadian government and the embassies like immigration border, they're going to be open soon, because flights going to be open, international flights. So there's a hope that student can start traveling to Canada. They can enjoy the same university life, as well as VFS and embassy is going to be open very soon. So you can start prepare your documentation for your visa application and everything. So that's one of the fact. Even though I think Canada is the safest country right now in terms of that they're going to be open for international students, because there are countries as like Australia, UK, Germany and US, they are totally restricted for international students. So I really appreciate you. By God blessings, that we are good enough that we can start our processing, we can start our documentation, and I think further assistance, further guidance, our team and our partner can let you know that what is the facts and figure. But if we're going to talk about Algoma University, they've been very supportive right now, and our currently existing students, those who are already in campus, our faculty people giving them a lot of support in terms of emergency fund support right now. So these kind of supports they are getting from university, so that means they're not finding any challenges, because in entire Susan location there are no cases has been found. Trust me, because I'm been connecting with Algoma University faculty people. So whenever I ask them how's the situation in Canada, they always come back and ask me how's the situation in India, because that's a level of understanding we have, because situation in India, it's not good at all. But in Canada, most of the cases has been recovered. It is not as like India cases that cases are happening every 24 hours, every 1 hour, 2 hours. The cases rapidly increasing in India. Even I heard in Maharashtra 80,000 cases has been found. So we just need to protect ourselves, we need to take care of ourselves and our loved ones, but do not lose your focus. You have to focus on your dream, on your plans. Rest, IATE education will let you know what is the opportunity that you can avail right now being an international student. So thank you so much for all the viewers for listening me and having a wonderful opportunity that you have listened this, and you're paying this attention what I was talking about Algoma. So again, thank you so much for having us today, and it was lovely platform, that amazing platform that we connecting a lot of students and parents here. So every day I don't talk about how the situation is going on now, because I be myself been busy on the session, so I don't really care about what's going on in the world. I always focus on what's going on and how I can help my students. So that's kind of an attitude I'm moving forward and taking for myself. So that's what you need to follow as well. So thank you so much again, but before I'll go, I'll start and taking all the question answer. So Shreyas have a question, what about the fee structure? So Shreyas, if you're asking for undergrad, for both like undergrad, bachelor's, like 3 years and 4 years, so our actual fees is $20,000, but as I said, we are offering you a two type of scholarship. One, on your academic basis scholarship. If you have a 60 and above, you can have this scholarship which is starting from $500 to $5,000. That's number one. Number two, we are giving you additional scholarship, $2,000 scholarship. So after scholarship deduction, the fees will be automatically deducted. So fees will become like $13,000, $14,000, $16,000. That's number. Same like a college level fees. So you're paying like very affordable fees in Algoma. For postgrad, same, we have a $20,000 for first year, but currently we are offering you $3,000 scholarship. So the fees is like $17,000 for 1 year and 2 years. So for all the program, we have a different fee structure right now. So depend what are you actually pointing out, what are you looking forward to. Harpreet have a question, what is the course after BCA? So guys, I would like to tell you about, because Algoma University come back with a latest program like graduate certificate in project management, because as you know, project management, it's highly demanding in Canada. It's very important, very value added give you in that particular program, because there are few colleges and university provide you 1-year program which is graduate certificate project management, but Algoma University is unique right now, which they're offering you a 2-year core duration. So we have recently launched graduate certificate in project management. That means a 2-year program, and any background, any student from like arts, commerce, medical, non-medical, they can apply for a project management program. So that's one of the great opportunity you have, that means you can qualify for 3-year study permit. So Harpreet, if you have a BCA, so I can definitely recommend you project management program, so where we require minimum 50%. So in all the postgrad program we have a different requirement, because in postgrad and business we require minimum 55%, but we need mathematics either in your 12th or in bachelor's. If we don't have math, we can offer you 1-year postgrad in human resource management, 2-year postgrad in human resource management, computing, information technology, mobile software courses, as well as we can offer you project management. So I think Harpreet, this is the best course that I can recommend you, and you can start applying now because we have an application discount and we can offer you $3,000 scholarship. So fees is like somewhere like $17,000 right now for first year. So I think project management, it's good for your profile. It's Sharma, I have a question. Please suggest me the postgraduate courses regarding commerce stream. So it's Sharma, if you're looking forward for any business management related, so we do have a really great program. So we have a postgrad in business, which is 1-year program, and we have a 1-year in postgrad in human resource management. And Algoma University had recently launched another new program, which is graduate certificate in human resource management and business management. Again, we have a 2-year program, that means you can qualify for 3-year study permit. So in 2-year program, human resource management, we required minimum 55%. In 1 year, we required 60% for human resource management. Same like for postgrad in business, we required minimum 55. But we need mathematics either in your 12th or in your graduate. So if you are from commerce background, I can suggest you you can have this project management also, you can have this business, as well as you can have this human resource management. So up to you, if you're meeting the requirement, you can start applying as quickly as you can. And Manpreet have a question, ma'am, describe what the master courses regarding commerce background. So if you're from commerce background, Manpreet, so I can definitely suggest you postgrad in business, postgrad in human resource management, 1 year and 2 year, and we can offer you project management also. So these are the courses we have, but I would like to initiate one of the important things. Those who are students who have done 3 years bachelor's plus 2 years masters in any background, they can also apply right now, because initially we don't require the master student, but now we are accepting master candidate also. So don't think about it, you can start applying as quickly as you can, because these are the wonderful opportunity we have. But yes, Manpreet, we can offer you postgrad in business, postgrad in human resource management, as well as we can offer you project management. Harpreet, are you asking for fee structure? For after scholarship for postgrad we have $17,000, and for undergrad we have scholarship and fees like different. So basically, depending on your profile, depending on your percentage, then only you can meet the like fees like $13,000, $14,000, depending on your eligibility criteria, depending on your score, and depending on that you're looking forward for undergrad and postgrad. So we have a different fee structure. Preet have a question about, please tell me the course for art students. So for arts, we have amazing program like English literature, we have agriculture, we have law and justice, we have a music, art and design, social and development. We have amazing courses like psychology also. We have these are the wonderful opportunities. So even sometimes I really get confused about how many courses that we are providing right now to our international students, but we do have amazing courses for international students, those who are looking forward to go for a program. So we have English literature, we have a music, arts, we have all the program, but depend what student is exactly looking forward to. Daman have a question that how much gap? So gap, guys, is not a problem because Algoma University come back with amazing flexibility and the requirement, because we are accepting like gap, like if you have a 3 years gap, 4, 5, 8 or even 10 plus year gap you have, we are pretty much fine. We don't care about how long gap you have, but you need to justify what exactly you have done it. If you have a work experience, then you're fine. If you do not have, then we are pretty much okay. So Daman have again question, ma'am, is there any option for commerce without maths background? So yes, if you're 12th year grade students, so we will definitely appreciate you that you can apply for all the program like business administration. You can apply for biology, computer science, engineering, and you can apply for accounting, economics. So in all the program, we do not need your mathematics, but whenever you start applying and studying in Canada and Algoma University, it is additional for you have that mathematics, but you're not paying anything additional to us. So that's why you need to understand the fact about studying Algoma University, because as I said, we are not being demanding. If you do not have maths, you can still apply in Algoma University. I can see there are a lot of people and very known people also joined this session today, and I appreciate to each one of you for your time and effort for watching this video. If you really like this video, please like and comment and subscribe also, and you can get in touch with IATE Education. So please start applying now, because we have a still seats limited for Indian students and students from Punjab. Whatever background you have, what kind of a profile you have, what kind of a document you are holding, we are pretty much fine. We are not that like being demanding and strict. We are very, very flexible. So get in touch with IATE Education team, and we will definitely come back again with latest news from Canada and from Algoma University. In the meanwhile, stay tuned and have a lovely evening. Thank you so much.